Hey guys, we're gonna get started in just a quick second. Hey guys, so excited to be here. We're gonna get started in just like a minute or two. I just kind of came on, check connection. If you want to grab any props, anything like that, feel free to. I don't have anything besides my yoga mat because I'm gonna try to make it as much as like at-home yoga as we can. I'm obviously in the studio. Bliss, she's allowed me to come in here to do this today, and this is super exciting because then you guys get a little bit more of a, better content. But once you're ready to start, we're actually going to start in Shavasana, so that's going to mean lying down on your back. Take a moment to kind of just chillax, relax, and yeah, we'll get started in maybe like a minute or two, just as more people kind of start to trickle in. I see so many. I'm a little bit far away from the camera. I'm hoping that you guys can hear me. My voice is hopefully loud enough. Amazing. Some waves. Okay, perfect. I'm really tall, as you guys know, so that's why I'm a little bit further away so you can see the full picture. And I'm going to make sure to talk loud enough, slow it down a little bit, maybe more than I normally do. But yeah, I'm a stickler for time. I know you guys probably are too. Like, let's get this going. So we're going to start lying down on your back. Take a moment to come into your Shavasana. So that just means your corpse pose, lying all the way down. And take up just a little bit more space. So you're at home, hopefully. So you can get a little bit bigger. Let your feet go nice and wide. Let your toes splay out to the sides. You can even press into the forearms, slide your shoulders down your back. Closing your eyes and just taking a moment to arrive, just to settle in. Noticing any noises, the space around you. And noticing that it might be different than your regular yoga practice or your regular movement practice. And knowing that that's okay. Allowing yourself to just go with the flow today. That's kind of our theme. So let's just start. Take a big inhale. Breathe in from your belly to your ribs, all the way up to your chest. And take a big exhale as you let it go. We'll try again. Full breath in. All the way up to the collarbone. And exhale as you let it go. One more big inhale. And a big exhale. Allowing yourself just to notice, without changing anything at all, just noticing your body. Noticing maybe any tension, anything that feels a little tight, sore. And notice anything that feels maybe good, a little bit looser, more spacious today. Honoring your body and how you feel right now, right here on your mat. And remembering to take breaks, water, rest, when you need to. Starting to build up a little bit more connection to your breath. Starting to notice your belly rise and fall with each inhale and each exhale. Allowing the belly to get big as you breathe in. Allowing everything to fall from the chest to the ribs all the way down. Finding a rhythm that works for you as you start to find a bit more control here. Breathing in through the nose. And this time exhaling through the nose. So just finding that strong nostril breath. This is also called our Ujjayi breath, or yogic breathing. Nostril breath, you can just kind of stick with that. And keeping that nostril breath going as we start to wake the body up a little gently here. You can wiggle the toes and fingers. You can start to rock your head a little bit side to side. You can roll in the wrists and ankles as you wake the rest of the body up. Bring your legs towards each other as you reach your arms all the way above your head. Grow super long. Take a big stretch. And then exhale, just relax heavy on the mat. Bring your right ankle towards the right side of your mat. Cross your left ankle over your right. Use the right hand, hold the left wrist as you pull the shoulders over towards the right side. So you kind of look like a banana on your mat. Relaxing the shoulders down. Breathing here. Slowly inhale, reaching your arms long, legs long. Exhale, reach to the other side. So crossing the right ankle over the left. You You can use the left hand, hold onto the right wrist as you pull through that left shoulder. But try not to let it go up right by your ear, so try to find a little resistance as you open through the ribs. Inhale to reach the arms and legs long, uncross the legs. Exhale, hug your knees in towards your chest. Wrap the arms around your shins or behind your knees. Keep your head heavy on the mat. Just find a little movement to start with. Good. This is a good one to notice. So checking in what feels good. Maybe it feels really, really good to keep your knees together. You can keep them like that. Or if it starts to feel better to open your knees up, circling them around. So connecting back to the movement, back to the breath. Using the inhales and the exhales as you slowly circle. As you go the opposite direction, finding a little bit of space. Maybe a little cracker crick. Come back to center. Hug your knees in nice and tight. You're going to warm up the core. So release your hands down by your sides, palms face down. I know everyone's favorite word, core. Flexing your feet as you press the soles of the feet towards the sky. So your hands are down by your sides, palms pressed down. If you have any low back issues, you can bring your hand in like a diamond shape underneath your tailbone or your sacrum area, just so you can feel a little lift. Your low back is still going to hug towards the floor. So you want your low belly hugging in. If you can slip your hands under your low back, no bueno. So you want to tuck your tailbone, your low back presses to the floor. Take an inhale here, and exhale, relax the shoulders. Pull your belly button back towards your spine. Inhale. Exhale, lower the right leg all the way towards a hover. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale, lift your right leg up. Your low back stays on the mat, left leg. Inhale, lower the left leg down. Exhale, lift up. Inhale the right, lower it down. Exhale to lift. One more on the left. Inhale, lower the left leg down. Exhale all the way up. Hold it here, reset. So the feet are kicking the ceiling. They're not relaxed, they're not floppy. So imagine I was pressing my hand on your feet. That's how strong. Hold it, inhale. Exhale, lower your feet 1/3 the way down. So you're zipping your inner thighs, your low back presses down. Inhale. Exhale, lower down to 2/3. Keep breathing here. Now, lift the shoulders off the mat, point your toes, and start to find a little flutter kick. So waking up the low body, press your low back to the floor for 2. For 1, send your feet back up, your shoulders relax. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your feet 1/3 the way down. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale, lower down to 2/3. Press your low back on the floor. Lift the shoulders up. You can look at your feet. Point them. And then find that flutter kick. Pressing your low back down. Hug your low belly in. Breathing for 2. And 1. Release your head. Just take a breath here. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Reset. Your low back presses down. Feet are strong. Inhale. Exhale, lower your feet 1/3 the way down. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down to 2/3. Lift the shoulders off the mat. Point your toes. Find a flutter kick. So try not to use your hands. They're just gently supporting your back. Relax the face. Relax the shoulders for 2. For 1. Hug your knees in. Release your head. Plant your feet on the mat. Keep your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Your knees are bent. Hands are out by your sides. Palms face up. Release your knees over towards the right. So letting your legs fall heavy here. We're opening up through your left hip. Option to bring your right ankle to your left thigh as you find a deeper twist. You're going to feel a little or a lot of internal rotation on this left hip. If that's too much, keep your right foot down. Shoulders are relaxed. Coming back to that even breath. Good. Releasing the right leg down. Slowly bring the feet back to center. Low back rest on the floor for a moment. And then tip the legs over to the left. So same thing. Keep your feet a little bit flexed. Option to bring your left ankle to that right outer thigh. The shoulders relaxed. Keep pressing your right hip down to the floor. So we're not trying to find a huge, huge curve in the back, feeling that length through the low spine. Breathing here. Exhaling to let it go. Releasing your left foot. Bring both feet back to center. We're going to stay here working on our bridge. So release your hands down by your sides again, palms face down. Knees are still bent as you walk your fingers back towards your heels just so you can tickle them. palms still pressed down. Super important here, your low belly's hugging in. So again, we're not finding that tip of the bum, tuck the tailbone, your low back presses down. Super strong in the core. Squeezing your bum, press your heels down. Keep gazing up. Your chin is tucked into your chest. So hold it here. Exhale as you lift your hips up one vertebrae at a time, coming into your bridge. So we're not trying to fully overextend, trying to draw the low belly in. So your core is strong, your bum's strong here. Inhale. Exhale as you lower the hips all the way down. Barely to a hover, squeeze the glutes. Exhale, lift up. Press into your heels, finding that bridge again. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Find a slight tailbone tuck. As you exhale, slowly lower towards the floor. Last one like this. Inhale. Exhale, lifting your hips up. Hold it here. Squeezing the bum. Shift the weight into your left foot. Pop your right heel. Hold it. Pressing your left foot down. Hug your right knee into your chest as you flex your foot and straighten your leg up. So your hands still press down, your left foot still presses down. Inhale, slowly lower the hips towards the floor. Exhale as you squeeze, lift up through the hips. Inhale, barely hover the hips to the floor as you lower down. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale, slowly lower down. Exhale, lift up, hold it at the top. Keep your right leg straight. Start to lower the right leg down about 2/3 the way. Press through your left foot. Your right leg is at your left leg height. Bend your right knee, plant your foot. Squeeze your bum. As you exhale, slowly lower the hips to the floor. Take a moment, let your back realign, your shoulders draw down. If you need to, maybe reset your feet. Walk the feet a little closer towards your bum, just so you can tickle them. Your feet are hip distance, toes are pointing straight ahead. Your low belly hugs in, squeezing your bum. Inhale. Exhale, lift your hips off the floor. Before we move, if your knees are swaying out, try to keep them in line like there's magnets pulling them towards each other. Shift the weight into the right foot. Squeezing the right heel, the left heel pops. Hold it, inhale. Exhale, hug the left knee in, flex the foot, straighten the left leg up. Pressing through your right heel. Inhale, slowly lower the hips to the floor. Exhale as you lift, squeeze, power up. Inhale, slowly lower down. Exhale, squeeze to lift. Press your right heel. Good. Inhale, slowly lower. Exhale to lift up and squeeze. Hold it. Pressing your left leg straight. Slowly lower down 2/3 the way. Press through both feet. Bend your left knee. Press both feet down again. Squeeze your bum. Lift up. Exhale as you slowly lower all the way down. Beautiful. Bring your feet a little bit wider. Let your knees fall into each other. Reach your opposite elbows above your head. Close your eyes just for a second as you let go of that first little bit of work. Take a big inhale through your nose and let it go through your mouth. One more like that. Big breath in and let it go. Good. You can zip your legs in towards each other. So just heel toe, then in. Hug your knees in. Bring your hands underneath your knees. We're going to come up to seated, so you can rock and roll like me, or just come up to one side. Find a little momentum. We're going to come all the way up to seated, and you can cross out your ankles. Find a comfortable spot here. So root down through your sit bones. If you feel like, kind of like this, you're stuck into your bum and your hips and you can't quite sit up, sit onto a block, a blanket, an old textbook from university or whatever it was, just to give yourself a little bit of a lift. But the hands are going to stay on the knees. The shoulders draw down as you lift from the chest. Close your eyes. Take a moment to slow down. Breathing in and out through your nose again. Coming back to that even-paced breath. On your next inhale, reach the arms up and look up, connect the palms. Interlace the fingers and press your palms to the ceiling. So the elbows are still bent. Low belly hugs in. Inhale, press the hands up a little bit. Exhale, you round the upper back, tuck the head, tuck the tailbone. Hands stop at shoulder height. Inhale, pull your chest up, relax the shoulders down. Good, inhale here. Exhale, lift up, round the upper back. Keep breathing as the hands come to shoulder height. Inhale, exhale as you lift yourself back up, opening through the chest. Bend the elbows as much as you need to. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round the upper back. tuck your head, tuck your tailbone, press, press, press. Slowly roll yourself back up. Find a bend into the elbows, release the hands all the way down. So before we put too much weight on our hands, we're gonna warm up the wrists. Interlace your fingers, squeeze your hands nice and tight, and this is a good one too because we're working from home. There's a lot of computer work, so really press your palms together. Slowly start to circle through your wrist. So it's not about going quick. I want slow, tight, squeezy circles so you can feel those wrist capsules move around. You can go the other way. Good. Kind of like Rice Krispie sounds. Probably heard me say that once or twice. We'll come back to center, releasing your hands, shake it out. We'll come forward onto tabletop. So hands and knees. Hands are stacked under the shoulders and your knees are under your hips. So when we're in tabletop, again, we're not floppy with the hands. I want you to spread your fingers wide, maybe wider than you think you could. So when you bring your hands on the mat, again, we're not floppy. You press your hands down almost into each finger pad like you could claw at your mat. So keeping the gaze down, your back is flat. When in neutral tabletop, we're not finding that little bum tipping up of the sky. Tuck your tailbone down. So your low belly hugs in. Think about shortening the space between your hips and your ribs. Like you're holding a popsicle stick. My amazing Pilates teacher friend, Pam, again, she taught me that trick many years ago. Keep a popsicle stick right there. Hands under the shoulders, core is engaged. Cow pose as you inhale. Peel your chest up, bend the elbows, lift your tailbone. So it's all about finding length. As you exhale, round the upper back, tuck your head, tuck your tailbone, move to cat pose. Then inhale, peel your chest open. Gaze can go a little bit ahead, but try not to wrinkle your neck. Look forward. Exhale, round the upper back, stretch through the shoulders, your traps. Move at your own pace for the next few rounds. So inhaling as you open up. Exhaling as you round. Kind of sound like a cat there, good. You can start to make more organic movements. So if it means rolling your shoulders, your neck, if it means looking over one hip, the other hip, you can do that. Just finding a few small, big movements to kind of warm up. If it means some circling in the wrist, you can do that. But just find a little movement. So once you're ready, we'll come back to tabletop, keeping your gaze down. Reaching your left leg back behind you, the left foot stays on the floor. Press through your heel as you shift the weight forward and back, finding a little bit of space through the left heel. Perfect. Hold it here, come to stillness. The right foot, the one that's still bent, swing it out to the right side of your mat. Drop your left heel down. Starting to bring your left hand to your left hip, stacking the left hip on top of the right. So look down towards the ground, your right hand still presses. Tucking the tailbone slightly as you squeeze your bum. Reaching your left arm to the sky, finding this nice modified version of a plank, a half moon. It's a lot of different things. It's a great variation. So keeping your gaze down, the foot can stay down. Otherwise, you have to spark your toes, curl them. Flex your foot as you lift off the floor. Press through your heel, reaching nice and long. Try to keep the foot in line with your hip. Reaching the left arm above your ear. The left leg is long. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knee and elbow in out in front. So I'm going to bend the knee to tap the elbow. Inhale to reach it long. Exhale, knee and elbow comes in to tap out. Good. Inhale to reach. Exhale to hug it in. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hold, bend the knee, tap, tap, tap. Good. Reach it long. Release the foot to the floor, hand all the way up towards the ceiling. Take your time, squeeze the inner thighs, come high onto your right fingers, so the one that's on the floor. Slowly lift yourself up, coming into our gate pose. So the hands can come to your heart center. The right leg can spin back a little bit more towards 12 o'clock. So you're nice and long through the spine. The hands can stay at your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, release your left hand to your left thigh. Reaching the right arm up. Tuck your low belly in. Find that side bend. So opening through the chest. Bending the right elbow as much as you need to. Your left hand is nice and light. Slowly inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, bring your hands back to your heart. Release the hands to the floor. Tucking the left knee in to meet the right, and then just spin yourself around back to the top of your mat. Good. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Press through each finger pad. So making sure you're almost clawing at your mat, like you can really, really press here. So we're going to reach the right leg back behind you. Good. Keeping pressing through the right heel. Awesome. Press through your hands, low belly hugs in. Using the left foot for a kickstand, swing it out to the left side of your mat. Drop the right heel to the floor. Squeezing the bum, tuck your tailbone as you bring your right hand to your right hip. Moving slowly with control, so the shoulders are stacked, opening to the chest and your hips are stacked. Option to reach the right arm to the ceiling. Holding it here, pressing it out of your left hand, super strong. You can spark your right toes, curl them as you lift the right foot off the floor. Keep breathing here. If you need some more stability, look down to your left hand. Reaching the right arm above the head, lifting the right foot a little higher. Inhale. Exhale, bending the knee and elbow, tap to center. Good. Inhale, reach it long. Keep flexing through your foot. Exhale, hug it in. Good. Try to keep it lifted. Inhale, squeeze and reach. Exhale to tap. One more time. Inhale, reach. Press from your bottom hand. Exhale, tap it in. Hold at the middle. Good. Inhale, reach. Reaching the right arm up. Plant the right foot down. Hold it here. Squeeze the bum a lot. Look down to your left fingertips. Come high into your fingertips. So the action's coming from the inner thighs. The bum strong. Inhale. Exhale. Press up. Come all the way up. Rise up. You can send your left toes back behind you so everything's nice and strong. Reaching through the chest. Releasing the right hand towards the right thigh. Bending the right elbow as much as you need, or the left elbow as much as you need to. Inhale. Exhale, slide your right hand down your leg. Relax the left shoulder, core is engaged here. Pulling up, inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, connect your hands to your heart. Release the hands to the floor. Tucking the knee back, we'll come back to tabletop. Beautiful. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Gaze is down between the thumbs. Noticing first, we're going to move into down dog. So if your elbows are splayed out wide, double check them here, tuck them in. Almost like you're closing 2 jars of pickles. So I'll show you. If they're like this, kind of wide, try to tuck it in. So you want those little elbow creases pointing slightly ahead. And also notice, this is perfect. Sometimes we think shoulders are too wide, or wider than they are. Bring them right underneath your shoulders. Keeping your toes tucked here. Your low belly hugs in. So squeeze your bum. Inhale. Exhale, lift your bum high, knees are bent as you find downward dog. So press your sit bones to the sky and pedal out your feet. So bending one knee, straightening the opposite leg as you press that heel down and then move to the other side. You can widen your feet too, don't forget. So the wider the legs are, the more knees, the more bend in your knees, the more space you'll have. So find just a little movement. Not going to include your head. You can sway a little bit. Perfect. So before we get flowing too much weight in our hands, before we get too busy, just look forward. If it feels, it looks like this in your downward dog, and you can see a big fold or crease in your hand, it means just too much weight forward. So bend your knees as you press your chest back. We want to eliminate that kind of little bulgy fold. And your head is heavy, your booty sticking up to the ceiling. So almost like you're doing that little bit of a booty pop. And the heels are the last thing to press down. So what happens if we force the heels down? We have too much weight in the hands. So give yourself a moment to warm up. High into your tiptoes. Bend your knees a lot. Look towards your hands. As you exhale, step your feet forward towards the top of your mat. Keep your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Your head is heavy, your knees are bent. You can reach for opposite elbows. Finding your ragdoll pose, you can find a little bit of a sway. So the goal isn't to kind of like find a really big movement. It's just to massage your belly on your thighs. If that feels impossible, take your feet wider. My legs are super long and my legs are still really wide. So that way it can feel a little bit more relaxing. I can pour more weight in the toes, and then you can press your sit bones up. Head is heavy as you release your hands. Bend your knees and roll up slowly. So your head's gonna come up last. Eyes are closed. Take a moment here as you stand up tall. So relaxing your shoulders down, palms face forward. Shoulders away from the ears. If you're not at the top of your mat, you can just stand a little bit taller so you have the mat distance behind you. Press your feet down. We want to double check for about 12 o'clock straight ahead. Inhale, reach up, look up, connect your palms. Exhale as you fold. So we want to bend the knees, tip the weight forward into the toes, let your head be heavy. As you inhale, come up a little bit. Hands to the shins of the floor, back is flat. So it's a half lift. Don't press the hands into the knees and lock. you're using your bum, your core, to really lift yourself. So hands are kind of just there. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees so the hands can come to the floor. Step your feet back into your plank. So taking your time, bring your feet a little closer together. Shoulders and hips are stacked. So if your bum is lower than your shoulders, or if your bum got kind of like that half down dog, try to drop it so they're at the same height. Zip your inner thighs, press from your hands. Lower to your knees, untuck your toes. We're still in plank, so don't let the belly flop. Tap the low belly in. Squeeze from the floor, look slightly ahead, lower down. Elbows are tight, chest is broad as you lower all the way down. So pressing into the tops of the feet, your elbows draw back. Hands are staying where they are, but they're nice and light. Pressing your feet down, find baby cobra. Tuck your tailbone, peel your chest up. So try not to push up, keeping the back strong. Use back and core strength. Exhale to lower down. Again, press into the tops of the feet, hands are light. Your core pulls in. Peel your chest up. So it's your back and your core doing the work. Your bum's helping a little too. Exhale as you lower. Last time here. Press into the feet, elbows hug back. Inhale. Exhale, peel up, baby cobra. So really use your own strength. Elbows hug back. Breathe in here for 2, for 1, and then release. Elbows are still hugging back. We're coming through modified plank on your knees. Inhale, exhale, straighten the arms. Come back to child pose. So bring your big toes to touch. Your knees are nice and wide. Reach your arms forward. Stack the forehands and rest your head there. If your head doesn't rest on your mat comfortably, if you're kind of like an inch or 2 away from your mat, you're going to create more tension in your neck. So just take a moment here, relaxing the shoulders down. Finding 3 even breaths. So now is the time to kind of just slow things down. Maybe take a quick sip of water like I'm going to, but try to stay within your practice. So kind of take your water, come back to your mat. Okay. So staying in child pose, press your hands into the floor. You can look slightly ahead, threading your right arm underneath your left arm. You can release the shoulder and cheek to the floor. Keep pressing into the top of this right hand. Option to keep the left hand where it is, or you can reach the left arm back behind you, bending the elbow, the forearm on the low back. Press into the top of that right hand, opening the right shoulder. Breathe in here. Inhale, reaching the left arm long, press it down, sweeping the right arm up. We'll change sides. Press your right hand down, thread the left arm under the right, release the shoulder and cheek. Keep pressing into that left arm. Option to bring the right arm to that low back in your half bind. Pulling your low belly in, breathe in here. Reaching the right hand up, press it down, pressing your left arm out. We'll come back into tabletop. Spread your fingers nice and wide, keeping your gaze down, your back is flat. Curl your toes under. Draw your low belly in, exhale, press back to downward dog. So keeping your knees bent, head is heavy, press your chest back towards your thighs. When you're looking through your heels, because your head's heavy, you can see your heels, notice if you can actually see them. We're going to try to hide your ankles behind your toes so you feel the inner thigh lifting up. Bend your knees a lot as you walk your feet a little closer. So if you need to press your sit bones up, bend your knees as much as you need to. Reach your right leg to the sky for 3-legged dog. So it doesn't matter how high it is, but I want you to flex the foot. So if it's floppy, like this, kick it, like you're really, really, really kicking it back. Now lift your left heel off the floor. More space. Exhale the right knee in. Round your upper back. Squeeze and lift. Inhale, reach your right foot back up. Squeeze and kick. Exhale, hug your knee in. High onto your left toes. Come almost to plank. Round your back. One more time. Reach it up. We're going to step your right foot forward through your hands. Big step for low lunge. So plant the front foot wherever it lands. Try to keep it at 12 o'clock. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Your left toes down. Lower the back knee down. Untuck the toes. Coming nice and high into the fingertips. Your front knee and ankle are the first thing you're worrying about. If your knee pushes over your ankle, you're going to just give yourself a hand and bring it forward. The back toes can stay curled for this moment. Squeeze your thighs together. So your right hip is going to move back. Your left hip is going to move forward. Press your feet down. Inhale. Exhale as you reach the arms up. Relax your shoulders down. Good. Shoulders melt. So keep pressing that left hip forward. Shoulders are away from the ears. If it feels like you're dumping in your low back and it hurts, lift up. So keep the containment in the core. Inhaling, reaching. Exhale, release the hands to frame your front foot. Walk your hands a bit underneath your shoulders. Start by curling your front toes to your face. Uncurl your back foot. Shift back a little bit for half split. So your front foot is still flexed. Walking your hands back towards your hips. Your hip is stopped over your back knee, and that's it. We're not going all the way back, not trying to strain the leg fully. So you're keeping the hamstring nice and long. Your right foot is flexed. As you exhale, now we're gonna fold forward. Release your head to the floor. Keep pulling your right hip back. Curl the right toes to your face, especially if you don't feel too much here. Right foot is activated. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale as you shift forward into your low lunge. Press into both feet now. Left hand under the left shoulder. Inhale, reach your right arm for a twist. So you're hugging your knee in tight. You don't have to open so wide. Your shoulders, your wrists are stacked. Exhale, plant it down. Now press into both feet. Inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Good. Keep reaching the arms. Exhale, release the hands to the floor. Curl your right foot to your face. You want to find that half split last time here. Keep pressing through your heel. Lift your chest up. And then we're going to fold forward. Release your head to the mat. Curl your toes to your face. Breathing here. Good. Inhale as you lift your chest up. Exhale, we'll shift forward again. This time, curl your back toes under. Lift up your back knee. Always the option to stay where we started in our low lunge. Otherwise, the back leg is nice and lifted. You're squeezing your thighs. Maybe one hand comes to your hip. The other hand comes to your hip as you lift up. So you're pressing through your feet. Your front knee is bent. Your back leg is straight. Think of a containment through the core, so super strong. Abs in. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Good. Breathing here. And exhaling. Send your right hip back. Left hip forward. Plant your hands down to the mat. Take a big step or a couple steps. Left foot comes to the top of your mat. Head is heavy, knees are bent a little. Come up halfway. Hands to the shins of the floor. Back is flat. Squeeze the bum. Exhale, fold. Rise up. Press your feet down. Squeeze your legs. Reach the arms. Sweep up. Exhale to fold forward. Bend your knees as you tip the weight forward into your toes. Plant your hands to the floor. Bend your knees. Step back into plank. Setting yourself up nice and strong. Staying on the toes or the knees. Yogi choice. So we're going to move through that lower down, the chaturanga again. I suggest for the second one, on the knees until you build up strength. But again, yogi choice. Look slightly ahead. Whole body squeezing, lifting up. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Elbows are tight. Resist, resist, all the way down. We're going to find our baby cobra. One round. Press into the feet. Elbows are tight. Hands are light. Baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. This time, if you want to find cobra, the low body's going to stay the same. The feet are going to press down. Hands are to the shoulders. Your tailbone's tucked. Squeeze your bum, and then slowly, hands press into the mat. Elbows are bent almost to fully straight. So almost fully straighten the arms. A little bend in the elbow. If you feel your low back jamming in, lower down a bit more. Keep your core engaged. Exhale as you lower down. Good. Take an inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Back to your nostril breath, one more round. So baby cobra, hands can stay light, or you can find cobra almost straightening the arms, elbows still bent. Open up the upper back. Your low belly's hugging in, your core is strong, very gently lower to the floor. Zip your legs together, elbows hug back. You can stay onto the knees or curl your toes under. Inhale, exhale, straighten the arms, come through plank, press back to downward dog. Send your bum up nice and high. You might need to walk your hands and feet closer. Sometimes after a plank, your down dog looks a little bit too wide. Just come closer. Good. Bend your knees a lot. Lift your chest towards the ceiling. Walk your feet a bit closer together. Good, bend your knees to the floor. We're gonna come down all the way to the floor. Child pose. Big toes are touching, knees are wide. Bring your forehead down. Again, we won't be here for super, super long. Coming back for 3 even breaths. Maybe take that sip of water and come back to your practice. Once the forehead stays on the mat, kind of slow things down. Remember, if this is your spot, you can stay here. If you want to get moving again though, come back into tabletop. Spread the fingers nice and wide, curl your toes under. Squeeze your bum a little bit. Good. As you exhale, press back to downward dog. Start with the knees more bent than you think you need to. Pressing your chest back. Your belly's gonna touch your thighs. Head is heavy. Elbows hug in towards each other, so don't let the energy fall to the floor. Keep pressing it away. So you want the sit bones lifted, little tip up to the ceiling. Walk your feet a bit closer together. Inhale, the left leg to the sky. So the leg is nice and straight and strong, squeezing your bum. Doesn't matter how high the foot is, keep that in mind. Now lift your right foot. This will give you the space. Exhale the left knee in. Round the upper back. Squeeze. Inhale, reach it back up. Keep the left foot strong. Exhale, hug your knee in. Press from your hands, lift your hips. One more time, inhale. Exhale, hug your knee in, squeeze and lift. Step forward. And take your time, finding our low lunge. So lower your back knee down, untuck your toes. Worrying about the front foot to start. So your front knee and ankle are stacked, trying to frame your hands over your front foot. Good. Curl your right toes under. Squeeze your left hip back, the right hip forward, like you're scissoring your thighs together, really, really strong. Press your feet down, hands to your hips. Relax the shoulders. Good. Keep sending your left hip back, the right hip forward. Once you're ready, reaching the arms up. Exhale, relax the shoulders. Good. Pulling the low belly in. Try to grow longer rather than too much further back, finding height. As you exhale, plant the hands to the floor. Uncurl the back foot. Curl your left toes to your face and keep it curled. Shift back about halfway. So the heel's gonna dig down, your hips are stopped over your back knee. The last thing you worry about is lengthening or straightening the leg, but we're not locking into it, because when you lock, you kind of just flop. There's not really much activation. You want to keep it strong. Lift through your foot, curl the toes, and then exhale to fold. Release the head to the floor, hug your low belly in towards your spine. Good, inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, shift forward into your low lunge. Press your right hand under your right shoulder, hug your knee in, pull from your core. So you're gonna lift your left hand up, opening for a twist. Stacking the shoulders, so you don't have to twist too far open. Keep your left knee tight to your body. Exhale as you plant your hand down. Press through both feet, squeeze the thighs as you sweep the arms up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Pull your low belly in. Inhale. Exhale, release your hands to fan your foot. One more time, so curl the left toes to your face. Shift back about halfway. Keep digging the heel down, lifting your chest up. Exhale as you fold forward, releasing your head down. Keeping the left toes curled. So you want to feel the stretch all the way into the bum. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, shift the weight forward. Good. Taking your time. Now curl the back toes under. Lift up the back knee. So you want to squeeze your left hip back, your right hip forward. Lift the right hip a little bit here. You want to press the right heel down. Hands come to your hips as you lift your chest up. Good. So you might need to adjust your stance. You might need a little bit longer depending how long your legs are. The front knee is bent. Pull the low belly in. So if you kind of sink a little bit low and you feel your belly puffing out, lift up. So you don't need to be so sunk into your hips. Your right leg is straight. Reach the arms up, relax the shoulders. Bend the front knee. Squeeze your left hip back, right hip forward. Reaching here. Inhale. And exhale, nice and strong. One more. And exhale. Plant your hands to the floor. Shift the weight forward. Step your right foot to the top of your mat. Find a fold. Bend both knees this time and roll up slowly to stand. Your eyes are closed, palms face forward. Slowing down through the breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up, reach up, look up. Connect the palms and fold forward. So bend your knees as you tip the weight forward. Plant your hands to the mat. Your knees need to be bent, cool. Step back into your plank. Hold it here. Squeeze the inner thighs. Press, press, press from the mat. Now bring your right hand to the middle of the mat, about an inch to the top. Drop both heels to the right as you reach your left arm up for side plank. So remember, you can drop your bottom knee down like we started with, start of practice. Lifting through the hips, reaching the obliques, breathing here. Inhale. Exhale, thread the left arm under the right. Find a twist. Inhale, reach it long. Remember, you can be on the knee. Exhale, twist. Good. One more time, inhale. Exhale, thread. Keep the hips lifted. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, plant your left hand down. Come back to regular plank. Squeeze the inner thighs. Lifting, breathing for 2. Lower to the knees, exhale, press back for 1. Lower down, take a moment, slow it down. Again, you won't be here for too long. Just taking a moment. Take a big inhale here. And exhale, let it go. Good. We'll come forward into tabletop position again. Come onto your hands and knees. Last little bit of work we have, and then we're going to slow it down for our stretch. Curl your toes under, press back into downward dog. So your knees are bent. Walk your feet a little closer together. Come high to your tiptoes, lift your bum up. Roll yourself forward into plank. So if you feel like you're too short, just wiggle, wiggle, wiggle your legs back. Squeeze the inner thighs. Bring your left hand to the middle of the mat, a little bit higher than your shoulder. Drop your heels to the left. As you reach your right arm to the sky for your side plank. So remember, you can lower the bottom knee down, keep reaching and opening through the hips. Inhale here. Exhale, thread the right arm under the left. Good, inhale to reach, press through your heels. Exhale to thread, right arm under the left, don't drop the hips. One more time, inhale. Exhale to thread and hold. Good, inhale, reach it up. Exhale, plant the right hand under the right shoulder, left hand under the left shoulder. Lower to your knees, untuck your toes. Hold it here. So still in modified plank, I encourage you to stay on your knees for this one. We're only going to go halfway, maybe less than half. As you inhale, bend the elbows lower, exhale. Whole body works. Inhale, exhale. Look ahead, inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, hold, lower down. Good. Bring one of your cheeks on the mat. Release your arms down beside you. Your palms face up. Walk your shoulders away from your ears. Breathing into your belly. Changing sides, bring the other cheek to the mat. Just find a little counter stretch. Taking those big belly breaths. You want to feel like your low back is expanding as you breathe in and you breathe out. Bring the tip of the nose to the mat. Allow your feet to press down. So the feet are going to stay a little bit wide for this first variation. Allow your palms to press down as well. The tip of the nose comes to the mat, pressing into the tops of the feet. Tuck your tailbone. So don't press your belly down, it's tempting, but pull your low belly towards your spine. Press in here, taking an inhale. As you exhale, lift your hips up, squeeze and lift. Opening through the chest, tucking the tailbone. Option to reach the hands and the feet. Keep squeezing, lifting, reaching for 2. And then exhale, lower down. Other cheek to the mat. You can flip your palms back up. Bending your knees, windshield wiper your legs side to side. Release your legs long. If you feel like you're okay in your low back, bring your legs a bit closer. Flip your palms down, zipping your legs together if that feels okay, and tuck your tailbone. Press into your feet as you peel your chest up. Maybe lift the hands up, opening through the chest. Keep breathing, reaching here for 2. For 1, exhale, releasing. Flip your palms up. The legs can stay as they are. One more time, put your palms down, zip your legs in towards each other. This time, reaching the hands out in front of you, palms down. So the hands are kind of like in a narrow V. Good, zipping the feet together. Tuck the tailbone, gaze down. Inhale, exhale, lift your hands up, reach, reach, reach. Maybe lift the feet, squeeze the inner thighs, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, exhale, sweep the arms back behind you. Inhale, sweep them out in front. Almost like you're paddling. Exhale. Good. Inhale, sweeping forward. Exhale to release. One more time. Inhale. And then exhale, release, hold. And then let go. Good. Bring your hands underneath you. Slowly exhale, press back. Find child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch. Your knees are wide. Head comes to the floor for a moment. Slowly start to walk your hands in towards you. Roll yourself up to seated. Swing around onto one hip. We're going to come all the way onto your back. So make sure there's some space behind you to roll down. Sitting up nice and tall. Holding like a beach ball out in front of you. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, round the upper back. Pull the low belly in. Slowly roll down. Good. Bend your knees. Plant your feet onto the floor. Bringing your right ankle to your left thigh. Find a figure 4 shape. We're going to open up the hips, stretching out. Option to stay with the right hand on the right thigh, opening up. Or you can lift the left foot off the mat as you reach through for thread the needle. Your shoulders are relaxed. Breathing here. Think about bringing the left knee towards the left hip. You can even use the right elbow to open the knee a little bit wider here. Good. Inhale. As you exhale, gently release your foot all the way down. Planting the right foot down, bring the left ankle to your right thigh. Find a figure 4 shape first. Option to stay like this. Both hips can definitely feel different. So if you want to modify one side to the other, you can. Otherwise, you can lift the right foot off the mat. Opening the left knee, that left elbow, as you relax the shoulders down. Inhale, find some space, lengthen. Exhale, bringing the right knee towards that right shoulder. The left foot is flexed, so you curl those left toes towards your shin still. Breathing here. As you exhale, gently releasing the right foot down, plant the left foot. Hug your knees in towards your chest, give yourself a bit of a squeeze. Take the arms out wide to a T shape. Palms can face up, elbows can bend like a cactus, or keep them straight. Lift your knees up a bit towards your chest, and exhale, release over towards the right side of your mat. So your legs actually going to fall super heavy here. Give you guys a little bit of a visual for the right side. So your legs fall heavy. If you feel stuck in your twist, just shift your hips over a little bit so that way you can twist all the way and releasing down to the floor. If this one does not work for you today, you can find a seated variation of your twist, but usually giving yourself a little bit more space, is that all you need for the twist? You can relax the shoulders, close your eyes. Take a big inhale wherever you are, and exhale, just let it go. Bring your gaze back up, bring your knees back to center. We'll come back to the middle. Exhale, lift your knees up and over to the left. So allowing your legs to fall heavy. If you feel awkward, shift your hips over towards the right as many times as you need to. The palms face up. Maybe even bring your left hand to your right thigh to make this squeeze a little bit more intense. Slowing it down with a breath, trying to even out again. Take an inhale here, and an exhale to let it go. Releasing your hand down, slowly draw your knees back in towards your chest. Wrap the arms around your knees, hug your knees in tight, squeeze it for 2, and for 1, exhale, release all the way out. Give yourself a lot of space on your mat. This is our last and final pose, our Shavasana. I'll definitely let you know when it's time to come out. It'll be finished before the hour, but just a few moments here on your mat. will really, really feel amazing. So just slow it down, closing your eyes, maybe take up a little bit more room. Letting go of that control. The control of breath, the control of body, and even the control of your thoughts. So your goal here for these next few moments while we find stillness is just to be. To be here, to be present with your body and your breath. Just noticing what comes up for you. Acknowledge it, notice it, and then letting it go. The work gets done here in the stillness by allowing the brain a little bit of grace. So you don't have to control every little bit of thought that comes in, but anytime you notice it's something that you just don't want to carry with you, or it's not serving you, it doesn't make you feel good, just notice it, breathe into it, and exhaling as you let it go. As you find these moments to yourself, noticing the softness in the body, noticing the softness in the breath, and noticing if maybe this feels challenging for you. Maybe you kind of hopped off, maybe you skipped this part of practice, or if you do yoga videos at home, maybe you skip the Shavasana. I encourage you to just explore it. Even if you're actively, annoyed or feeling bored some of the time, that's okay. It's that challenge, it's trying something new, and giving yourself permission not to be perfect. Giving yourself permission to slow down, especially in this very uncertain time. Allowing yourself to move day by day, and knowing that it's okay to slow down. Taking a full breath in and a full breath out. Gently wiggle the toes and fingers, moving slowly here, so there's no rush. Finding a bend into your knees, plant the feet onto the floor. Reaching one arm above your head, just rolling to your side. Using your arm like a little pillow, you can stack the knees and the hips. The hand can come to the floor in front. Allowing this pose to be the bridge of the awake and the sleep, the kind of little yogi nap we just had, if you stuck with me. Thank you. Allowing this just to kind of ground you. Allowing yourself to move through the poses without wanting just to get to the next one or to the end. Allowing the journey to be the practice. Take your time, press yourself up to see it. We're going to come up. Try to keep your eyes closed. You can just kind of sit up wherever you are. It doesn't really matter if you look a little wonky. Relax your shoulders down, closing your eyes still. Bringing the hands to your heart. Just find a little connection. We're going to find a few breaths here to kind of seal everything in that you need and let everything go that you don't. So take a full breath in. Breathe in a little bit more. Let go. And again, breathe in here. A little more. And let go. Last one, big inhale. A little more. Let it go. Tuck the chin towards your chest for a moment. Taking a second here to say thank you to yourself. We're just taking the time out of your day just for you. Knowing that each time you leave this space or leave your mat or your movement practice or your meditation or whatever it is that you do to take care of yourself, knowing that each time you leave this space, you're a little bit better able to help take care of others. I hope that this calm and kind of peaceful feeling can carry you throughout the rest of your day, your week ahead, until we meet again. Thank you guys so much. Namaste. Oh my gosh. That was like almost an hour. It flew by. I could have been talking for the whole time. I want to come see who's on here still. You guys are great. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Thank you. Kristen Lee just joined. Thanks, Jess. Amazing. Oh my God, 19 of you. It was like a full class. This is so exciting. I'm such a nerd. If you want to see these again, let me know. You can comment below, DM me any requests for classes you want to see. Again, let me know. But this was great. Even though I'm like literally just talking to myself, like full on room to myself. It's really nice to just like see a few people popping on. Thank you guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so if you want to do this again, this was so much fun. I feel like I'm going to do this again. Let me know, heart it, whatever you got to do. This is literally my first live, so I don't really know how to like check the metrics or whatever. But anyway, thank you guys. I think I'm just going to like press end and then it's done. So if you want to connect, let me know. But other than that, have a great day.